Hello everyone. In the previous lecture, we have seen the creation of the double linked list and displaying double linked list in various ways. Today we are going to discuss the insertion of elements into a doubly linked list. Okay, so let us see that now. Before going into this, let me define double linked list. It is a chain of nodes. Each node consists of value and two pointers. One pointer points to the previous node and another pointer points to the next node. Okay, I mean pointer holds the address of the previous node as well as address of the next nodes. Okay, so here I have shown you how a double linked list will appear after creation. Okay, for your understanding. Now let us get subject. And the node just before I told you will be created using a structure like this, struct node, and it will be having three members. One is a data and two are addresses. Okay, so for that I am creating two pointers, struct node star previous, struct node star next. Here these two are pointers of the same node, so that's why we call it as a self-referential structure. And it will also be having declared two pointers called head and tail. In the double linked list, we used to point the first node as head, refer the first node as head, and the last node as tail. Those two will be pointed by the pointers head and tail respectively. Now let us see how to insert an element at tail. Okay. So assume that this is a doubly linked list existing with three nodes, and first node is having 10 as value, second node 20, third node 30, and I want to insert a fourth node at a tail. Okay, so how to do this? See, I have to create a node first, so that is why using MLOP function I have created a new node. I took a pointer called new node to create this, and after the creation I read some number, okay, and that number is assigned to new node data. Okay, so assume that 40 is the number I read and assigned to this new node, and at the same time the node created must be inserted at tail, so there will not be any further nodes. So that is why I used to keep new node next is equal to null. Okay, now let us see the further actions to establish link between the previous tail and the current new node. Okay, so this is how we establish the link. New node previous is equal to tail. That means what? The new node's previous address, okay, holds address of the previous node, and here previous node is tail, right? So address of the previous node, that is why tail is assigned. So link will be established like this. Okay, now let us see the next step. Here I am writing this tail next is equal to new node. Okay, so here tail is the last node of the previous list. Before creating this node, the list is having three nodes and the third node is pointed as tail. Okay, so tail next is equal to new node. So next part holds the new node created. Okay, I mean address of the new node created. Now what does it mean? The link between the tail and the new node is already established now. Now I have to make the last node as tail. That is only the pending task, because the always last node must be pointed by tail. So I am going to do this. Tail is equals to new node. Whenever I write tail is equal to new node, tail points to the last node, because new node is the last node in this context. Okay, so in this way I can insert an element at tail. Okay, so you can pass and copy the code segment if you want. Now we will see how the way to insert an element at head position. Okay, So what is the first step to do? For anything we have to create a node. So using MLlog function I have created a node and took input some value and assigned that value to the data part of that new node. Assume that 50 is the new value I took, so 50 is assigned here. Okay, and later I have assigned the address of the head, that is head, to new node next. Whenever I assign head to the new node next, this link will be established. Link between the new node and head is established. Okay, and I have to do this, that heads previous must contain the new node address. So head previous is equal to new node, right? Then what should I do? I have to make the new node as the head, because here perfectly link is established between the new node and head. Now I have to make the new node as head. So the head will point to the new node. So now the link is properly, list is properly established, and from the new node to the tail, that is from the head to the tail, you are seeing the list here. Okay, please remember this. Every list consists of head and tail. If you are inserting at new node at tail, that new node will become tail furtherly. If you are inserting at head, new node at head, that new node will become the head. Okay, now we will see the next possible way of insertion. Okay, so that is inserting after a specific element. How could we insert after a specific element? Okay, so first of all you have to know the address of the particular node. Okay, suppose in this here let me take an example that I want to insert after 30. Okay, so when I want to insert after 30, I have to know the address of the 30. Okay, so I have to reach the 30 first, right? That is why I am starting traversing from the head. So I wrote temp is equal to head here. Okay, and I will verify whether the temp data is equals to element or not continuously. Okay, see, I am reading here using scanf statement. I read element value as 30. Assume that the element is 30 now. Okay, and I am comparing with the temp data, and temp is pointing to the first node. So temp data is not equals to element or not. Yes, temp data is not equals to element, because temp data is 10 here and element is 30, so not equals. Whenever it is not equal, I will assign temp next to the temp, so that temp will point to the next node. When temp is pointing to the next node, okay, now I will verify that node's data. Temp data is not equals to element or not. If temp data is not equals to element, again I will add the temp to the next node. Now temp data is equals to the 30. So that loop is terminated. Now we are starting the process of insertion here. Okay, so how could we insert a new element? Okay, first you have to create a new node and give some value to that. After giving a value to that, okay, here I write new node data is equal to num. Assign that value to the data part of that new node, and now it is your part. Okay, so let us see. The new node is created here, and I have given 50 to the new node. Then I wrote new node next is equal to temp next. Okay, then the new node next holds the address of the next node after temp. Okay, so here that will happen. So that link is established, and we are waiting for the next link, second link, right? We will establish the second link here like this. See, this 50's one link is established here, and another link can be established. Before doing that, I am taking a temporary variable t. Okay, t is equal to temp next, so that this pointer, why? Because I want to point to the temp next, otherwise I cannot establish the reverse link from there. That is why I took another pointer, new pointer t, which is pointing to the temp next. Okay, after then t previous, okay, is equal to new node. So the opposite link is established from the next node to the new node. Okay, now one side links were properly arranged. Now the other side link has to be established. Okay, so temp next must point the or hold the address of the new node. That is why temp next is equal to new node, so that this link will be established. Later, okay, new node previous should hold this temp address. That's why I wrote new node previous is equal to temp, then this link will be established. Right, now properly the link is established. Okay, so this is how we insert a new element in the specific position. Okay, otherwise after a specific element. Suppose if you want to insert an element before an element, okay, then you will stop traversing at the before element itself. Okay, see here you have stopped temp, otherwise you can do the same thing in a reverse manner. There you take temp t is equal to temp previous, rather temp next. You take t is equal to temp previous, so that you can establish links between those two nodes. Okay, so anything is possible in double linked list. Okay, in this using single linked list, you can only insert element after a specific element. If you want to insert an element before a specific element, the logic thinking will be little complicated. But here in double linked list, you can insert in either side because you will be having two links. You can insert after or before. Okay, so this is an assignment work to you guys, that please write your own logic to establish a insertion before some specific element. Okay, so for that you please write the logic. So this is end of this today's class. Okay, today's lecture, and if you have any queries, please write queries in the comment section. I will try to reply all the comments. And if you want to mark a mail to me, here my mail ID is given. Please mark a mail to personal mail to me, so that I can help you in writing data structure programs. Similarly, if you want notification for every video uploaded, please subscribe to my channel, so that you will get immediate notification. Right? Thanks for watching. Meet you soon.